Hey, how's it going, guys? I'm Emosebo. Thanks for watching the video. This is going to be my review for The Tick, live action The Tick. Full with spoilers. If you haven't seen the show, please go watch the show. Come back and check out my review. Or watch the review if you don't care about the show and learn about it. The good, the bad, the ugly. And stay here with me. However you guys want to do it. This is something new I want to try, the webcam. I feel it's more like a conversation with you guys than me and my camera doing more of a presentation stuff. I feel like I'm talking to you. That way it could be more of a discussion, more laid back. Tell me if you like it or you prefer the other camera. But okay, let's talk about The Tick. You know, Ben Edlund's books and comic books of The Tick are super fun reads. They're like a perfect mixture of campiness, heroics, story, just like everything you want in a comic. You got it there with Ben Edlund's The Tick. I've never been a big fan of The Tick, but I'm familiar with it. I know that there has been a previous live action show that doesn't even come close to this one. I loved this series, man. Really liked it. And I'm glad, because Edlund was writing for Powers, the PlayStation show. It got cancelled. He also wrote for Gotham, the Fox show, DC. His episodes weren't the best, but The Tick is here, man, and it opens with a really cool 90s reference intro, something like that. Really cool stuff. The cartoons running around, just being dumb, you know, doing all the crazy stuff. I just really like that touch. It's a small touch, but I like that they're referencing the 90s, right? Looks pretty cool. The campiness is the biggest, in my opinion, the biggest element in the series, or this entity of The Tick, the campiness. The Tick is famous for being super campy and saying spoon! Sadly, they don't say a spoon in this one, but it's pretty cool still. It works here because they mix it with rated R stuff. So like, they're gritty, they're dark, there's blood, there's violence. It mixes really well together. It's like, imagine Adam West's Batman, that campiness, but with rated R stuff. Yeah, could work. Well, it does work in this one, man. The Tick is pretty cool. Like, for example, Overkill. Overkill is this like a parody of the Punisher. So like, he worked as the complete opposite of the Tick. Tick wanted to do everything the superhero way, never killing, and Overkill just wanted to get the job done, like the Punisher. I really like the relationship here. Their first meeting was super funny when Tick says,
I was just making my way across town when I heard the unmistakable sound of a zipline grapple hook gun being fired. Overkill. You and I need to have the talk.
This is humor for me. This is what makes me laugh. The unmistakable sound of the fucking grappling gun. It's so funny, dude. It did grow. The relationship did grow from really rocky to allies working together toward the same goal. And having Overkill here, it just made The Tick just funnier and more heroic. Really cool. The comedy in the show was awesome. In the last episode, it ends with the Terror, the villain, screaming cliffhanger. So, oh man, the gags are so cool. I laughed at the Tick's metaphors and corny superhero quotes. All of them, dude. Almost all of them. It's super cool. I think that is due to the casting of Peter. Peter Serafinovich. Let's just call him Peter. He plays the Tick amazingly. His personality, the charm, the body language, the nuances that he has. Everything works with him as the Tick. It's awesome. Especially his voice. It's so heroic, so powerful. You can't do that voice. You gotta have it. You gotta be born with it. And Peter carries a show as it's supposed to happen. I mean, his Tick is perfect, at least for me. The campiness and the seriousness of the real world, they mix with him really well. He makes it really good. The last live action Tick was Peter Warburton. Who? I don't know, man. Peter is the Tick now. This guy is a Tick. And also a big plus because the Tick doesn't have an alter ego in this one. He is always in costume, and he is the Tick. The Tick is the Tick. No other personality, dude. This guy is the Tick. On the other hand, we also have Arthur. Negative for me. I didn't like Arthur in this one. I didn't hate him, but it just didn't enjoy the exaggerated trauma he had. I do understand it though. He saw the Terror kill the Flag 5, like a superhero group. Big group. The Terror killed it. And then his dad was killed in front of him at a very early age, which eventually led to his family being torn apart. I mean, that will fuck anyone up. Any one of us can go down that road. However, I do think that he was super jittery all the time. Like, what? I don't like that, man. It's too much. He was really weak. It does make the Tick look better. Like, but I just didn't look... I didn't like how they overdid it. It's too much. And I got bored of his role. Of the sidekick, crazy, weak role. Really fast. Just like his sisters. Dot. His sister is Dot. It's a super cliche of a loved one that tells a hero not to be a hero. Whatever, man. I didn't like that. His suit was pretty cool, though. Bulletproof, of course. He was able to fly. He can fly. And many more Russian functions that we don't understand what they do. Or we don't know what they do. However, it was never explained why this suit leads to the Terror. They just said that it does. How does the suit help them find the Terror? By a beacon? A signal or something? I don't know. And it also looks like a moth. Coincidentally, it looks like a moth. Why? I mean, it's just randomly modeled after a moth. This is the funny shit of the show, man. This is just funny. Like, come on. What the fuck? The relationship, Tick and Arthur's relationship, started with Tick being like a figure of Arthur's imagination. So Arthur was thinking, or he thought, that he was seeing the Tick, that he's not real. Like, he thought he was seeing this big blue demon. It didn't take him seriously at all. He even believed that the blue creature was himself at one point. I mean, that stage of the relationship showed just how damaged Arthur is. He is going crazy. I mean, a guy with trauma dealing with this crazy Tick, it would just drive him more nuts, more than he is already. However, they eventually get in the same plan and start working together to find the Terror and do sweet justice, chum. I was okay with the relationship. I mean, Tick always loved Arthur, but it took a while for it to happen the other way around. There is this really funny moment where Tick and Arthur are saving the bus. That's too much to explain, but this really cool scene where the Tick sees Arthur as his baby, you know, my baby. So he loves him, man. He loves him as a partner, a friend, a brother, everything. The Tick just loves Arthur, and I really like that. Peter played that part really well. I just love Peter's portrayal of the Tick, dude. The writing in the show is awesome for him. It's just amazing. Well written stuff, well acted. Loved it. However, Tick's strength inconsistency is something that I saw really weird here. Like, we see him take bullets like nothing, right? He's bulletproof, of course. He's leaping buildings. And the strongest thing he does is swap people away like flies. So he literally just swaps someone away like that. And he sends them flying. The guy goes flying backwards, dude. He punches Overkill. Boom. And he sends him to the wall. So the guy, they establish his strength really well. Like, he's a strong mofo. But when the bus scene, this bus scene I'm talking about, he can barely hold a bus from falling down a bridge. So he's holding it. And he's barely holding it. So, I mean, I thought he would be able to carry it. His strength was weird. I don't think they have a set strength level for him. But he was still pretty cool. He was OP. No one could do anything to him. That was really funny. The villains, ending with the villains were a little campy also as well, as you suspect them to be. But nothing standed out for me. Miss Lind, it's just I mean, she did have some like personality stuff and some troubles there, that she liked the Terror and the Terror didn't like her back and stuff like that, but nothing big. The villains were just like meh, okay, just like regular do evil villains. Even the Terror, and I hated his voice. But yeah. In conclusion, guys, The Tick is an amazing series. Really enjoyed it, laughed a lot. It's a great, enjoyable experience of watching this comic book adaptation now becoming a live action show. This guy, Peter, this Tick is the best we have gotten and maybe will get. I love this guy, love the writing, love the comedy, all the gags and stuff. I really recommend that you guys watch it. If you haven't seen it and you saw my review first, thanks first of all, thanks for watching my video. But yeah, man, I want to grade The Tick. I want to give it big, solid A. It's a big A for me. The Tick is awesome. Loved it. Thanks for watching the video, guys. I am Emosebo. If you enjoyed, please click the like button. Tell me in the comments down below your review of The Tick. Did you like it? Did you not? What's up? Subscribe to see more. And of course, I'll see you on the next one.